This video is going to walk you through putting your images side by side into what's called a triptych, where you have 3 images next to each other. They could either all be completely close like this without gaps or spaces, or you could do something more like this, where there's a little bit of that white space in between and around the outside. Starting out in Photoshop, I'm going to open up my first image, so just File, Open. And then I'm going to find the picture that I want in the middle, just to make things a little bit easier to line up with. So right now I have my image already extended out, but what you're going to do once you get your image opened and it looks something like this is grab your crop tool and extend the outside of your photo so that there is space to put the next couple of pictures. I'm using these guidelines to make sure everything is evenly spaced right here. And I can maybe make a little bit more along the bottom, and then I'll hit the check. You could either leave the color that shows up, so maybe this gray could stay in the background, or if you wanted to use your paint bucket, you can fill it with black or white or a different color in the background. Now I'm going to place my other images, so I'm just going to File and then Place Linked, and I'll find where my other double exposure is. So here's one that can be placed on the right side, and I'm just going to drag it over to the side here. And you can decide the sizing. If you want to maybe keep them consistent, you could crop this or maybe delete some off of the sides. So I could, for this one in the middle, try to line things up and get rid of some of the top white. So I'm just clicking here where it lines up, and then on my background, I'm going to hit delete to get rid of it. And same thing with the bottom, I can kind of line that up with the bottom of this other image and hit delete. And then I'll grab my eyedropper, find that color, use the paint bucket, and fill that back in. So now those 2 pictures line up nicely. And then I'm going to place my last image. So I'm going to File and then Place Linked, finding my 3rd image, placing it. And this one I'm going to need to crop a bit as well. So I'm going to right now place it, and then I'm going to grab this selection on the sides, crop some of the sides off, and then crop a little bit of the left side off as well. If you do not want to crop part of the image, then what I would do is just extend with the crop the side a little bit more and just try to get things to kind of line up the best you can. So I'm going to try to get rid of the side of this, and then I'm going to grab that paint bucket and fill in that background again. Make sure I'm on the background layer. Then I'm going to grab this picture, drag it to the side. Command-T will allow you to transform it or change the size of the picture. So I'm going to hold down Shift while I do that, trying to size things up. And then I'll just drag these over. And this one I can still play around with that size. So I'm going to shrink it just a little bit more. Get that top to line up. There we go. And this background I want to fill in one last time with the paint bucket. And I can just make sure that all of the spacing is the best that it can be. So about right here looks lined up. And then I'm going to grab that crop and crop a little bit off the bottom, a little bit off of the top. And then the left side is not completely even, so I'm going to just crop a little bit there, hit Enter. One thing you can try as well with these is maybe adding a drop shadow behind them to make them stand out more, or a stroke. So a stroke will do something like this. Let me change the size here so it stands out. You can see that on this image on the right, so maybe something like that could work. Or if I uncheck that, we can try a drop shadow, and a drop shadow is going to show up faintly in the background. So this, you can increase the distance, You can lower the opacity, make the spread a little bit further. And this is something that you can kind of play around with to see what looks the best, whether it's a drop shadow or an outline or just leaving it plain.